Are you excited about Project Rene? What about Paralives? Maybe you like the looks of Life by You more. I've been seeing many people talk about Life by You, so let's check it out. Finally. Do you know of the game company called Paradox? No. Okay, what about the city builder game called City Skylines? You know the one, the Sim City Killer. Well, both Life by You and City Skylines have one thing in common. They're both published by Paradox Technotic. I think it's safe to say that the race for the newest and best life simulation game has truly begun. Life by You is, surprise, surprise, a new life simulation game. You can pre-order right now, and early access begins in September 2023. This year! Like I said, Life by You is being developed by Paradox, an experienced game development studio comprised of game industry veterans and gamers from all sorts of different backgrounds. In fact, Rod Humble is the GM of the studio. You probably recognize Mr. Humble here if you've ever played The Sims 2. He's the sim that drops off a present for you at the start of your gameplay. The present is a computer with The Sims 3 already installed. So yeah, this is the man behind that sim. Rod was once a Sims developer, and now he's working on Life by You. Within this game, you can create towns and humans and build stories off of them. Players will be able to create and use mods for the game, all thanks to the creator tools. According to the website, Life by You has been designed to be one of the most moddable and open life simulation game. Other features promised include no loading screens, real language conversations, including situational generated conversations, or you can create your own conversations. More about that in a bit. Transportation like cars, bikes, skateboards, motorbikes, quests to unlock new experiences, the ability to drag and drop the humans into their place, the ability to play one human or several of them, careers, romance, family gameplay, a town builder, and a human creator. The human creator includes deep personality and character traits as well. Whoa! That's a lot. I personally think Life by You looks very interesting. It seems like there's a ton of ways to customize pretty much everything. I like that. The first thing I noticed about this game would be the style of it. I like the UI. It's plain, simple, straightforward, and gets the point across. The live mode UI looks fantastic. I think showcasing your character's needs like this is brilliant. Although, I do have to admit, I'm not the biggest fan of the style, like the graphics of everything. I just personally don't like hyper-realistic graphics for stuff like this. So it's just not my cup of tea, but I can understand why people would like it. And it's not bad looking, it's just not aesthetically pleasing to my eyes. So yeah, not my cup of tea. However, I do particularly like the human creator tool. These options are great, especially these ones right here. I love being able to access options like that here. On the flip side, it doesn't seem like the player has a lot of control over each element of the character, like being able to adjust particular body features or facial features. Nonetheless, I might be wrong, and we might get a more in-depth video about that tool in the future where they showcase something like that. So who knows? I don't know. Customization in a life sim feels like a must. That's why it's nice to see players will be able to access custom colors and a color wheel for clothing items, as well as within build mode. Talking about build mode, it looks great. Like what life sim players would want from the game. There's even a gallery type feature. I love how there's a beach and clearly the characters can interact with it. Very cool. In Life by You, you get access to an object editor. Essentially, you can change the way objects work in the game. You can add, change, and attach functionality to an object. Their example was if you wanted to use a flower bush as a toilet, you simply attach the toilet functionality to the flower bush. I love a little sim shade. You can create your own script with the script editor and add them to objects as well. In addition, there's a model editor to change the look and the feel of the objects. It doesn't look like there are set lots. It seems like you can place the buildings anywhere. This is done through the region editor tool. I think the tool looks simple and easy to use. You can simply choose where you want any and all of the lots to be in the game. You can freely design little neighborhoods. I like how there's different sections to the world. There's a beach, a flatter area, and then these mountains to explore and build on. The lot tool is different from what I'm used to in a life sim. It looks kind of interesting, and I really want to try it out and see how I feel about it. By default, there will be collectibles scattered throughout the world, but you can always edit the world and remove them or add your own, depending on what you like. There are no rabbit holes. It's all running all the time. Ooh, time. That's another thing. You can fast forward time, pause it, or, skip ahead by a decade if you wanted to. No biggie. There are some really neat features in this game. For example, being able to literally pick up your characters and move them around the town. Isn't that cool? Another one is the ability to swap between characters. You simply click on the character you want to play as. It's that simple. Another thing you can do is click anywhere and your character will walk there, which is normal. We know that. We experience that. Or you can personally drive them there using direct control. This is done by pushing forward on the arrow key, or if you plug in a controller, you can use that as well. Direct control is very similar to the controls in an action RPG, so yeah, like that's pretty cool. I am gonna have fun with that. One thing I want to talk about is the quests in this game. This is something I've been dying for in a life sim. It's exactly what this sort of game needs, in my opinion. It's like player-made challenges and scenarios, but well, I guess it's different. It's probably going to be more traditional in the sense of a quest. I have to say it, I've said it a million times on my channel, but quests give your game meaning and gives the player a goal that actually affects the gameplay. I like it. Another thing I want to quickly talk about would be the conversations. The conversations within the game use real languages rather than a made-up one. Yep, real languages. I do love me some made-up languages, but this is interesting. So yeah, you can talk to anyone and anyone can talk to you. These conversations help build relationships. No two conversations are the same. You can choose how to respond within them. That way you can steer the conversation and relationship with that character. All conversations are generated based on the situation your character is in the moment, who they're talking to, where they're located, and what type of relationship you have with that character. All of that is being factored into the conversation. This means that conversations can be immersive and can help players with storytelling. Not only that, but you can eavesdrop and find out what's happening with the other characters in your world, and those conversations are generated based on the situation that they're in. All of that is pretty neato, and there's more. You have access to the Conversation Creator tool, the exact same tool the devs used while making the game. This means you can create your own dialogue, edit pre-existing ones, and import other players' conversations that they've made. Yep. You'll be able to share your newly created dialogue within the community, and other players will be able to use it in their game. So you're essentially helping them with their storytelling. You might be like adding your own story within their game. There's a lot of different things you can do with this. Overall, I'm excited. Can you tell? I've said this before when talking about Paralives, but I think there needs to be more life sim options for players to choose from. This will make the market competitive and it will be super beneficial for players. These are exciting times. Life by You is a conversation creator, event creator,
item creator, shop creator, object creator, mod creator, career creator, quest creator, script creator, gameplay creator, recipe creator, skill creator, trait creator, crafting creator, collectible creator, outfit creator, household creator, story creator,
but most importantly, a life creator. That's a lot of creating. It's a lot. It really is a lot, and I'm so excited to talk more about Life by You with you. With that being said, I'm going to start making more videos as new info comes out. Until then, stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. Bye!